So, last week, we had our intrepid adventurers travel through the Stargate to the world of Shiva.
The squirrel.
Who turned out to be a automated program that gave a lot of information about the predecessors, who apparently have an installation on Earth and a couple other places. And according to your knowledge, they blocked anyone else from entering the Stargate while you were on the planet side. And now that you return, you find yourselves in the Stargate room. Boom. First coming through Mac, who immediately rushes off to the bathroom. Never to be seen again.
He was feeling flushed. And then he was flushed.
Followed by Jaelle, Doug, and wobbling just after Dan, another figure through the Stargate. This being Stella. How would you describe yourself?
Well, she's a female. She is 5'5". She looks like everybody else that comes through. Same gear, same everything. This is what y'all are wearing.
Yeah, usually whatever the winner, black with green army motif and a little symbol. I'm assuming.
And just after Stella steps in, the red-headed Asian girl called Wendy King, bumping into Stella from behind, like, hey, come on, make room. Can I get through there?
Go ahead, by all means.
Hold on. The fuck are you?
Excuse me?
Who the fuck are you?
You should know me. We just came through together.
At that point, the holster pops off, and the pistol is pulled out. Like, the fuck you say?
Oh, come on.
Wendy, what are you doing?
Come on, Wendy. We had dinner last night.
Wendy wasn't on this planet last night. That would be a neat trick.
Okay. What's going on here? Jaelle, come on. You know me. Doug, come on. Dan, seriously.
Oh, that reminds me. Doug didn't actually step through. Doug was waiting on this side. That's
Okay.
I made a mistake there. But Doug is still, Doug.
Do we actually know Stella?
Who?
Yes.
Me.
You don't know Stella.
Okay.
Oh boy, this is an episode.
Come on, guys. Jaelle, we worked in police work together. Come on.
I'm gonna walk over to Wendy and give the same look that Wendy's giving. Because I only remember from us being on the other side of the gate, and we just come back through, and yes, I agree with Wendy here, like, you weren't part of the party.
The darker tinted lady, also known as Miss White, goes, what is the meaning of this? Who are you bringing with you to the gate?
Whoa, like totally. Look, she's even like dressed like us and everything. Whoa.
Come on, guys.
Are you like a spy? I bet you she's a spy.
Come on.
Don't know who this person is.
So you guys don't remember us just, going over to the planet, doing our stuff, coming back. You don't. Come on,
just
we
went
just
to
came
another
through.
planet, and we came back, but you didn't go with us, and you didn't come back with us.
Yeah, but I know you guys. Jaelle, we went through the academy together.
How
You
many
broke
of you are
purpose.
like, I'm blown away. I don't know how any of this, what is going on here? Are you like from my alternate universe or something? Because we don't recognize you at all. Like,
Okay,
what's my
what-
favorite food?
Just say pizza. It's usually the answer.
Pizza.
I mean, dude, come on.
Okay. She said something about us being in the academy. She did say something about the academy with me.
Yes.
So I'm gonna throw this out. Did I actually pass the academy?
You got a job. So yeah, you got a job in the New York Police Department. You had to have at least a basic academy training.
Yes, but because of my background, it would make it extremely hard.
Yeah, hard but not impossible.
What a weird.
You managed to pass the basic training. So yeah, you did go to the academy.
Stella, what?
That's what I was getting at, is how I was in the academy.
How were you at the academy?
Yeah,
you passed.
because-
There's no grades above yes or no.
But it could have been extremely hard for me, you know, like she would only know that.
Stella, do you know John?
Or
Yes.
Mac.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's what I meant. I meant to say Mac. Do you know Mac? What color is his belt?
Blue.
Okay, you don't know John. Mac.
So
Wait.
well,
Explain
to be honest, in a correct light, it does look blue.
Okay. What planet did we just come from?
Shiva planet?
No, like asking Stella what planet we just came from. You know?
Shiva.
I'm an idiot.
No,
I'm sorry.
that's who we met there. What's the name of the planet?
Come on, guys. Seriously.
Even you don't know
You
what's
know
the
what?
name
I
of the planet.
I don't know the name of the planet, but the point I'm trying to make is that we all came through the same Stargate together. Okay?
Nope.
And the fact that you guys don't know who I am, but I know all of you, tells me that you guys must have gone to the wrong dimension, maybe?
Since we know
Inside
each
check.
other, I'm guessing it's you who came to the wrong dimension.
No.
Is that even
Maybe.
possible? Like, who's the president right
Hey,
now?
look
That's
at
an
this way.
easy one. You should know who the president is.
1995.
1995.
Oh, good. Wooster's Googling.
Wait, no. I have to make sure on the.
I think it's Clinton? No. Was it Clinton?
I
Yeah.
have no idea. I don't care.
I'm actually making sure on something.
Because we went through that. Remember, we went through the gate
92
and
to
came back
2000.
after less than
It was in
24 hours,
2000.
and
92
more than a
to
week had
2000.
passed here.
I'm sorry?
No, I'm mentioning this to Doug and Jaelle. We went through a gate and came back in 24 hours, and more than a week had passed here. So the gates have been acting rather screwy.
You know
Oh.
what?
Did that happen to the people you knew?
Well, considering I'm here and you guys don't know who I am, maybe.
What?
and your Stella probably went there. Do you
We
have
don't-
Stella?
We don't
We
have a
don't have
Stella.
one.
Like, that's the point. Like, we're like a four-man crew, and you're like a fifth wheel, you know?
It's the term is a third wheel, not a fifth wheel.
I know.
Well, if it's
I
a
said
spare
what I said.
tire, it's a fifth wheel.
He's a spare on the car.
I
You don't
believe
need
the
it.
fifth wheel.
So we're pulling a slider situation here.
All right, like, first off, let's
I like
let's make sure
sliders.
that
Yeah,
this
ha-
looks
let-
It does
let-
appear.
Let's. Do you have a Hammond in your world?
Do I?
Yes.
Let's take you to Hammond
Wait.
and see if you can figure things
Wait,
out.
wait, wait, wait. Also, we could also just check to see if she's in our. She would actually have her own database information. She could try to access into our database.
Yeah, let's do that.
like, don't touch the computers, all right? You stay right there.
Doug, why don't you go up with her and let her put in her credentials?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's
And-
try
And
this out.
Squirrel can keep her under cover.
Squirrel is my nickname
Well,
for Wendy.
if I could
Nobody should
have
be
a
using
moment
that.
to speak.
Everybody's calling her that now. Squirrel.
And please do not call my compatriot Squirrel.
It's like
It's her
Thanks,
one-
boss.
nickname.
It's my loving name for Wendy. Nobody else is allowed to use it.
Who's Squirrel?
I-
That's Wendy.
If I could have a moment to speak, it does appear that she is carrying the correct identification chip. She is registering as a member of the Stargate Corporation. And by this, I
What?
mean this stranger. However, the Stargate Corporation access code was lost on PDX 945. They did not report back. So, you are
Which planet
clearly
is
not.
PDX 945.
PDX 945. That's the name of the planet.
No, planets have names. At least we give them names in our universe.
Well,
least on-
not all of them. Only the ones that we have any guess on what they might be. We give randomized name for the random addresses that the division finds when trying to connect to random address places. But that is not the point. The point is, this does not look like Mr. Johnson, who was wearing these tags before.
Excuse me?
Boy.
Mr. Howard Johnson would be the one
The
who is
restaurant
using.
owner?
You're like, ID is totally a fake. That's what we're saying,
No.
Mr. Johnson.
No, that's
And you're
not
at least
correct.
6 inches too short.
I'm not that person.
No.
That person. We may have like crossed streams in the air. Maybe.
Wait.
Either way, we do not have time to deal with this. What did you find on the Shiva world? We must debrief.
We found Shiva.
As expected,
Shiva-
did you agree on an alliance?
Shiva's actually a computer system. That
What?
Shiva's a computer system.
Well, I told you one of us should have gone, but no, you said you needed me with you. That would be
We
cool.
also have Shiva on this planet. Problem is, we probably don't have time to activate it.
What? On Earth?
Yes.
Yes, we have.
What on earth?
the
Yes.
cords. We have the cords, but we don't know how long it's going to take us to get to where the Shiva is located. Here.
21 degrees, 2 minutes, 3.2 seconds north. 11 degrees, 25 minutes, 25.2 seconds west.
We could have
In the middle of Mauritania.
Middle of Mauritania.
On top of the fact, the closest
Wait.
another output for Shiva is output 74, which we have
Isn't-
the address for.
Is that not where the Eye of Africa is located?
Yes.
Maybe.
Perhaps there is a connection here.
Like, that's awesome.
We do have a couple more addresses for other homeworlds, but we have to get something up and going here.
Oh, by the way, Valeri, check your Discord. But
we have the address for Ra's homeworld, Anubis's world,
The Maroon City.
and a possible. We've been to that one before. A possible ally in Uko's world, and the nearest outpost to here is Outpost 74, as she mentioned.
And
at that point, the loudspeakers burst on. This is Executive Hammond. Please escort the gate teams to the briefing room, including the visitor.
He's spying on us
I'm
again.
the visitor.
mm-hmm.
He's spying on us again. That's fine. Let's go to the meeting room, or the conference room, or
Stella.
whatever.
If
Yeah,
that's
what-
even your other real name.
Mr. Johnson,
I am not Mr. Johnson.
All right, let's.
Howard.
I am definitely not Mr. Johnson.
So what are your Stella coordinates? Oh, never mind.
That was
All
it.
right, we'll meet up at the briefing.
Bad one.
About a few minutes later, you find yourselves in the briefing room. And there's an extra 2 guards by the Stargate Corporation standing at the doors. Mr. Hammond, the how do you say it? And that's a marblehead of Texas, sitting with a fine tailored suit on the other side of the conference table at the head of it, looking at the rest of you for a moment. Yes. So, if I gathered correctly from what you said, you managed to acquire the coordinates of 2 potential allies, as well as a location on Earth regarding a Shiva computer system. Am I correct?
Yes.
That is correct.
And you also managed to bring in a gate traveler that appears to belong with us, but does not. So, Miss, care to explain yourself to us?
There's nothing to explain. I'm with you guys. And I went through, got the information, like we said, and came back. I don't understand why there is any confusion right now.
Well, for instance, we do not have anyone named Stella working for this corporation anywhere.
Well, really,
May I have your full name?
good fellow.
But it's not cartography.
He turns to a laptop and... Oops, that actually went into your whispers.
What?
I just had the Discord open for for Valeri
Well,
there,
that's interesting.
and I sent some secrets to her. Sorry about that.
I'm telling you.
It appears there is also no one named Longfellow working for this corporation.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. And
Fine.
I pull out my ID and I put it on the table. And it's like, this is where I've been for the last year.
In a conference room.
Smartass. And I'm getting frustrated. You can see Stella's getting frustrated.
Like, we have a theory that she could possibly
Send
be
in
from,
Dr.
an
McKay,
alternate
please.
Dimension.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, the Hammond was speaking to a intercom. The
Painting
microphone.
Dr. McKay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well,
You have a Dr. McKay in your world?
Of course.
What about a Janet Smith?
And a John Smith and a Jane
No,
Doe
sorry, I made
and-
that one up. We don't have a Janet Smith. Tricked you.
What I'm saying
you
is
would
that,
be
yes, we have
incorrect with that, Mr.
How about Dr.
Spock. Yes.
Dr. Serena Carter.
Of course.
No,
But-
her name's Samantha. Okay.
Whatever. What I'm trying to say is, and you know what? That's not correct. It is Serena.
No, it's not.
No, it is.
I invent a random name and that person now exists. Okay.
That's canon now.
Doctor, you're hardly being fair in this situation. If she is indeed from another dimension, it does not necessarily align with ours 100%. In her world, Samantha might have been christened someone else,
Mhm.
including Serena.
Mhm.
Question. If we're a reboot of the 90s, and this is 95, right?
Yeah.
Janelle's going to say something real quick.
Uh-oh.
Are we being slidered here?
Woo.
Amazing.
I love
Sliders
that show.
TV show.
This
Amazing.
feels like we have a slider here.
Please explain yourself, Jaelle.
There's
Okay,
a TV
so-
show called Sliders.
I'm explaining the TV show.
Yes, I assumed as much.
So recently, the show just showed up on TV on TNT, where this one guy goes from dimension to dimension by portal, but it's the same Earth, same timeline, but it's a different timeline. So, in the first episode, which was the first one we would be seeing, he goes into our world, and the traffic lights, instead of red being stop, it's green is stop. And you can't stand on the lawns because you'll get eaten by some monster. But it's the same timeline parallel to ours, but there's something different to it. So for Stella, this might not be the same world. She might think we're the same world, but it might be a different world right here.
Well, like, if that's true, can like that shit happen to me? Because like, I don't want to wind up somewhere else. Would I even know? Holy shit! Is this the original place?
Yeah,
We've
originally
known
you were
for a
named
long time.
Dog, but we decided to call you Doug. Yeah, that was it.
Whoa, this blows my mind.
Same
Again,
Doug.
nothing.
Same Doug.
So for her to say she went to the academy with me, I don't remember going to an academy with her. But we've also been having issues with the portal as well. So, is
Are
there a
you
chance-
certain that your memories have not been lost from that time?
No, I'm positive.
Did Wendy go with you when you went to the Shiva world?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Did you have another team go with you, like somebody else, member wise?
It
Yeah.
was
What were the members of the team that went with you?
We're asking the DM too.
yes,
Mhm.
yeah. Yes,
Yeah, Wooster, you can
Wendy?
answer this now.
yes.
Sorry. Please repeat the question.
When Stella went to Shiva,
Mm-hmm.
who were the members of the team that went with her?
That would be Jaelle, Dan, Mac, and Wendy.
Okay. And how long did it take you to decide on which member of the other Bravo
Oh my
team to
God.
take with you?
That was ridiculous, by the way. Jesus.
That reminds me of a door.
Wait a minute, whoa. Oh my God, that was so, it was actually fairly quickly. You know, we
Definitely
did it
not
like
from
that.
our world.
No, that's not what happened here.
This, by the way, is why we need a leader. Me, who just says, "Here's the decision. Let's make it go."
And this week's leader is named Mac.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we don't have one. Okay, good.
Mac's still flushing.
Well, like, that totally explains it, because I know for sure, like, we took forever.
Uh-huh.
Wait, you weren't even there.
That's the point.
You saw the video.
No. We did a quick assessment to leave Doug here with them, and we just couldn't figure out who we wanted from there. There's a difference.
So what do you do, Doug, while we were gone?
Like, I was working with Mrs. Smith and doing some
White.
more extra research. What did I say? Mrs. Smith? What's Mrs. White?
Just white.
Miss White.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, yes. They're killers.
I have it as Miss White written down.
Yeah, it's Miss White.
So, a little flashback. It is about a day ago. Doug is watching the Alpha team go through the gate. And give them time to secure the gate on the other side. They go through. A few seconds passes. You're expecting a ready signal when the gate closes.
Whoa.
You are left in the Stargate room with Bravo Squad. Or most of it. What is? Command room. Engage Stargate. Reinitiating protocols. Stand by. And it takes a few moments to get the wheel rolling again and get the system to dial out. But the 7th chevron is engaged and nothing happens. It's not engaging. Trying again. And about 2 tries later, nothing. What is this incompetence? How hard it is to dial the same place you already dialed to.
I'm sorry, there's no service for the number you have dialed.
Like,
The planet you have dialed.
Against the AOL busy signal.
Sorry.
Can we, like, try to hack it or something? Like, boot it up?
That is what you were probably doing during the time they were away. Trying to get the Stargate to work again. When suddenly, it dials in.
I didn't touch it. It didn't do it. I didn't. What's up? That's on me this time.
And you get the signal that the Alpha team is returning. And that's... And the rest is history, as they say. And
They didn't think about, let's dial a different planet to see if it works.
yeah, they probably did try that, but the problem is they couldn't even dial in from another planet to your planet. There were several hours to do.
It was AOL. But Stargate's version of it.
Like,
They tried calling tech support and everything.
like a one-time trip, a one-time dial.
That begs the question, what happened on the other side, says Mr. Hammond. Why could we not call you, but you could call us?
The people there said they basically deactivated the gate so that we would have to pass their trial before anybody else could come through, or we could return. Thanks to my language and Jaelle's dancing skills, we were able to do that.
Curious. So, you found... so what is your assessment? What should we do now? According to our estimates, the unidentified flying object is approaching us at about the orbit of Jupiter, approaching fast. We assume we have approximately 4 days before it arrives to Earth's orbit.
That's not going to give us time to get Shiva up.
Well, if it's where the Eye of Africa is, then we already know where it is. And Mac, if he was here, could use his device to plug himself in. Though Doug might be able to do something that way.
Yeah, like
his device.
If it's an ancient computer device, I'm sure I could get a crack at it.
Totally. Other options we have are going to Ra's world and
Parlay.
Yes.
That sounded like a bad idea.
Or Parl B. I don't know, either one.
I'd rather go parlay because of what we learned, but I'm the only one that's thinking on this logic.
And what you learned from, like, my take from, like, what you explained it all is like, we totally rebelled against them and kicked their butts and kicked them out of here. That's my take. Like, Earth, we're number one. We're not going to take it anymore.
I think 10-1 we were a failsafe.
I was just thinking that.
I think we were a failsafe all this time. Honestly, we didn't rebel. We were just a failsafe for Ra's people or for what he wanted.
I think we're just cockroaches because we're multiplying so much faster than their worlds are because they keep their people in line numerically.
Yeah, we got.
And I think that would possibly either encourage Ra to help Anubis wipe us out.
Totally.
Or he'd want to take control of us himself.
Isn't that what he did originally and moved part of us over to another planet?
You know what? For sure the answer is at Earth Shiva. I know that for a fact.
We're part of Shiva. We have a Shiva system on here. Yes. But we were also connected for so long and then the connection died. The whole system went down.
Yeah.
On all planets. On all planets about 500 cycles ago. So, and we also did find out the kill command ended up coming from here, which makes no sense.
It does if you take the fact that we're the rebels.
Remember, also we seem to be the home base of, or at least at the time, we were the home base of all the baddies that are already out there now.
Yes. On top of the fact, we also found Stargate Atlantis.
Yeah, well, Stargate Atlantis is somewhere outside the galaxy right now.
Well, yeah, we found the last location. Atlantis, we found the last location.
Whoa.
I guess we can't really call it Stargate Atlantis because that's the name of the TV show.
But we found,
and that's been invented yet.
We did find Atlantis.
All right, so like totally, I think Ra is like for sure not the right call. Is the enemy. Our options are go to Ra's homeworld, go to Mooby's homeworld.
You go.
Movies?
Movies?
I heard movies.
I heard movies.
I heard movies too.
Anubis's. Sorry.
Oh. No. Okay, yes.
That's the addresses. Uko's world. And Outpost 74. Tell me more about Outpost 74.
Outpost 74 it's got a Shiva computer on it. And that was like the second to last to get the first command of kill.
But we don't know where on that planet to look.
But
Either
it's
way,
also
we still have 4 days. I mean,
it's also the closest planet to us. So whatever was coming to us to do the kill command had to have gone to 74.
Here's a question. We have coordinates on Earth of the Shiva, correct?
The potential coordinates, yes.
Yes.
Potential coordinates. Isn't that the first step we should be going, is actually
don't have-
using those coordinates to find out where that potential...
That's what I'm saying.
Weirdly enough,
But we
it's
don't have
actually,
time to dig it.
it's
But we'll
actually
do it-
faster to get to another planet than it is to get to Mauritania. But
I will have to agree with
So-
Dan. It takes approximately 8 hours of flying from here to reach Mauritania, even at supersonic speeds. However, reaching an alien world with a Stargate will take approximately 30 minutes.
So like on post 74 then for answers or
It
But-
would give us probably answers.
or
but I
Uko's world. Jaelle, you're inputting.
My input has been from the get-go, I'd rather go straight to Raw.
What about our visitor, Stella? What would you suggest at this point? The Earth is not going to overlook the potential advice of somebody who has seen another incarnation of it.
Well, I'm with Doug going to the outpost,
which outpost?
the one that he was talking about.
Outpost 74.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Africa.
Now,
No, that was just,
I
shot
agree.
down by everybody by 8 hours. You know?
I agree.
We
They
have
should
4
go to an
days.
alien world, says Mrs. White. And our team will go to Mauritania.
That's what I was saying. We could split up. We have 4 days.
It is much more efficient if we go to different locations.
Ah, I know what you should do. You should take Mac with you.
And
Why?
why would we do that?
Because he has something that will let him communicate with and activate Shiva.
Intriguing propositions. I agree.
Since he's not here.
Question, Dan, why are you sending the person who can, activate Shiva and communicate with Shiva to some place other than the place that we're going?
Because we
I
have,
believe I'm going with you guys.
well, because we have Doug.
Yeah, we have Doug as well.
And
Like
Doug
it.
can do it?
Like
Doug-
for sure.
What can your Doug do? This Doug can do at least that much or more.
He can at least hack.
I'm like the number
And-
one best hacker in the universe.
Also, I did ask how the instruction manuals from Shiva. So, in worst case scenario, I can at least reboot from the stuff that we did get from Shiva.
Okay.
what did you get from Shiva? The
The
manual?
reboot commands to reboot each of the compounds.
Okay, cool. Well,
Granted, it might take a little bit of time, but you might be able to do it faster than me.
So it is agreed. You will go to another world and we will prepare our jet for travel towards Mauritania. We will uncover what is in the Eye of Africa. And we will use it to defend this world.
All right.
That's a good plan.
And we'll get the
Right
and
on.
We'll go ASAP out to Outpost 74. How much time and food and rest do you guys need before we can head out?
We can just head out because
5 minutes to
we-
pee.
You just spent a day on an alien world.
Was it a whole day?
It feels like it.
Well, I'm exhausted.
We can sleep when we're dead.
Yeah, I'm not taking any of Wooster's endurance penalties.
There's getting nasty.
We're definitely having at least a short rest. Yes, no, that's it.
Yes. I could take a cat nap.
And Mac can sleep on the plane.
All right, we'll give it
Okay,
up.
this is an excellent position for me to say, let's take a break and I will prepare the maps.
Sounds perfect.
If I can
Perfect.
find them. Either way, let's turn on the break mode and we will be back in about 15 minutes.
Woo! Enough time for me to make my travel.
Oh, he's
Not
turning the
on there,
mics back on.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now it's on. Good. Haha.
Hi, Donnie. I don't know if I said it 3 times, but the mics were off the first 2, I think.
Oh, no. You were on for the second time, I think. I wasn't. Sneakily in chat. Ah. Oh, it's Donnie. That's what you were saying. Ha. Now I understand the reference. Hey. Hey, Donnie. Donnie bye. Joining us from afar and wide. In the galaxy far, far away.
So you needed a time to set up maps and stuff, right?
Turned out
Any-
I didn't find them.
Uh-oh.
So we're going
Gizmo
to have to
maps.
use the theater of the mind.
Oh, well, just a sec. Oh, it's not there anymore. How am I supposed to draw things? There's a map on top of it.
Nah.
Well, I guess I could draw on that map.
You probably could. Yeah,
Or draw below it.
probably could. Oh, I can do this. But yeah, we're missing Sarah. So it's like look at that. That's empty. None of
Yes.
that.
See, all these different episodes that we had before.
Here's the thing on Sarah's theory, or on Jaelle's theory, is that it all revolved around the fact that we were doing a false flag operation, and that's why we're raw secret plan. I'm like, really, false flag operation? That we were the rebels? Come on. And all of our other assumptions are based on that one false principle. Ta-da.
Oh, wait, I better put on the band.
No, I guess it works much better with your name. Stella. Yeah, Froggy got it.
Is that like the room or something?
It's from Rocky.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
what, Stella?
Stella.
Hello, yeah.
The
Oh,
Rocky Horror Show?
Sorry. I thought for a second you meant
Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I'm like,
Yes.
yes. Is that a Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Exactly.
Love that.
Streetcar?
What
Oh,
else?
maybe.
Yeah, could be. But the whole Stella, he's in the ring and he's like got his eye all,
No,
busted
but
up
I
and
don't
everything.
think Stella's not the girl. I think the Rocky girl's not Stella. Adrian! It's
That's right.
Adrian.
Yes.
Stella is Streetcar from Desire, which is
Yeah.
an homage later on done by Rocky.
Yes.
All right.
You got it.
Too many pop references that I do not understand.
I did not really know that about you, is that you were into theater like that. Is
Oh.
it theater or films?
More films, although I did have some theater work.
Wooster, have you actually
In my
seen
youth.
Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I did not see it. I did not.
Oh,
He's
we
a
have a
virgin!
virgin in our midst.
Wow.
I'm
Oh,
a
yes.
virgin of great many
next time
things.
you're in the USA, we'll de-virginize you.
Yes.
Should I
Yes.
pack my condoms and lube?
Oh boy.
No. You
No,
need
but
your
you-
toilet paper. You need
Your,
your lighter,
your toast and
Your
your
toast.
rice.
and rice, and,
And
a
a
lighter.
towel?
Auto
Actually, don't bring lighters into the theater. They'll turn the sound off. Or at least that's what they used to do for us.
They
If you-
didn't for us.
Because it's a fire hazard and you're not supposed to do that.
Well, not in the theater that
This
I go
sounds
to.
weird and cult-like. I don't know if I want to have a new religion in my life.
And you'll have to be taught when to yell out Rope, please.
Or no.
To hang myself
Yes.
on?
Don't.
you have
Why?
to
Why?
learn-
Why spoiling the secrets? We don't tell the Virgin.
And
what's
you
gonna
have
happen
to
them.
learn the time warp.
Do the time warp again.
Again. It's just
No,
jump to the left.
There's two. There's
And a
two
step to the
things.
right.
It does. We'll just stop. Oh boy.
Put your hands on your hips and bring your knees in tight. But it's the
You know what?
pelvic thrust that really drives
If
you
we
insane.
bring back Story Circle, we should Story Circle that movie.
Let's do the time warp again.
Oh,
Oh,
and
what?
do and do like MST3K.
No, well, we used to do a thing where, we would break down the story. Story Circle is a theory on how to do story structure.
No. It's a classic. Let's not do that.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Okay, good news is John is alive, just not attending today.
Okay.
By the
And
way,
now we missed Jaelle.
Yeah.
Froggy, did you actually know there's a sequel to Rocky Horror Picture Show?
There is?
Yes. It's
Yes.
called Shock Treatment.
And it is terrible.
Really?
Some of the songs in it are really good.
Yeah, the cinematography, they bumped up the cinematography, they bumped up the stagecraft. Everything's, big budget, and the writing is bad. The writing
Yeah.
is bad.
That-
but
That surprisingly for a visual media. For movies, writing is the number one key factor on how good the movie is.
There is a knife drawer and a refrigerator. Refrigerator. Why are we sooner or later? Bitching in the kitchen or crying in the bedroom all night. Or the Little Black
Okay.
Dress song was great. Though Anyhow is probably the most amusing song in the
Yeah.
entire thing.
Yeah,
Yes,
Sarah did get the timing a bit wrong,
Yay!
didn't she?
If you go to that thing that play YouTube and look up Anyhow, it's a hilarious song.
Are
Well,
we talking about Rocky
anyhow.
Horror?
Nope,
We-
we're talking about Shock Treatment.
But we're gonna
Oh,
move
the
on
sequel.
because I only have so
Oh,
long
okay.
before I gotta get
Okay.
out of here today.
Remove banter
Okay.
mode.
This is our post banter mode. Okay.
I actually had an issue with the plastic wrap. I was fighting the plastic wrap.
So, ladies
Alrighty.
and gentlemen, it is time to prepare yourselves for the debarkation in the debarkation chambers. What do you bring with you to the unknown world? While you are
Fully geared up.
sleeping, you are presented with what is found out by the drones into Outpost 74. What you can see surrounding the Stargate is a barren wasteland with a nearby outcropping of mountains of stone, sand blowing in the wind, and several buildings built on the side of the mountain that are slowly crumbling. There appears to be no movement aside of the random pieces of sand blowing with the wind. The low resolution picture not offering much insight. The temperatures are in the negatives. You analyze that it is approximately 10 to 20 degrees below Fahrenheit while it is fully bright outside.
Cool. I mean, cold.
Is it sand or snow?
Sand.
All right. Well, we'll totally take the van for sure. Retrofit for all-terrain tires, extra gas, totally dress warm, gear, usual computer stuff, interface. Oh, some of those battery things. have you guys been working on? I can't remember the battery technology.
The cigars.
Yeah.
Yes, we have improved the capacity of your vehicles batteries. They should last longer than
No,
before.
I'm sorry. I meant like the
No, no.
alien batteries,
Yeah, the cigars.
alien device batteries.
Yes, we're still researching on those. They should give us a jump start, but we have yet to figure out fully how they operate. The focus has been on developing technology to fight the alien invasion. While batteries may help, it's not a weapon.
All right. No worries. In that case, let's see. I'll take also 5K miscellaneous electronics
Ah,
gear.
right.
To Valeri, Stella, you have an optional rule. You can pack in money. If you pack in money, that money is lost permanently. But during your adventure on this target, you can use that money to buy anything you can normally have access to while on the field. These are
like,
your
Oh,
consumables.
I forgot to bring this. No, I didn't. Here's the money for it.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
like I prepared for this with money.
That's why I put 3,000 in the Roll20 chat thingy.
Ah, is
Yeah.
that what there it is? Yes. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. This is where we this tells you, oh, I have my ammo, without having to say.
Yeah, we already paid for the ammo, but
Well, yeah, if you need more.
So that brings up an interesting conversation because Stella now in this universe has 0 money, and when we get back, we're gonna have to figure out something. So how about I put another?
2,380. That's oddly specific.
How about me being the boss? Like, look, like you're new and you got like no money. I'll pitch in another 5K for whatever you need. All right.
Wait
Nice.
a minute. Didn't we say that she had the name of somebody else here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody who's dead, I think.
Can we check to see if they have her money in their account?
That
We're not
money
gonna
would have
steal, like,
already
dead man's
been
money.
inherited by his family.
Yeah.
Are we sure he had family?
Well, that is unfortunately classified under the personal security
Damn
clearance
it!
protocol.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't worry.
Hammond.
Like, I'm gonna take care of this for right now. We'll figure all this out later. Today, all we gotta worry
Either
about
way,
is
I don't think she would pass at the bank pretending to be Mr.
Howard
Johnson.
Johnson, yes.
No, I would not. And that's not how I am ethically. So, but
On the
my
flip
credentials
side,
are on there.
on the flip
So,
side, the McKay has confirmed that this is indeed a genuine Stargate Corporation ID.
which means that I am on the book somewhere, and I am
It's just
the
not
money.
in this
Just
universe.
not our books.
Just not, yeah.
There's
Tell that to
also
Tell that to Mrs. Clinton. There we go.
Yeah. There's also
Yeah.
some discrepancy when it comes to tachyon radiation on those. So it might have been caused by the Stargate, but McKay positions that it is cosmic radiation differences on different universes.
Okay.
A
The
freak
Star-
accident because it's a freak accident the way that we do the thing,
Yeah.
and plus how their security did a zapper.
Your transportation technology is as dangerous as in Star Trek.
Oh, and if you start growing a beard, oh no, never mind.
Anyways,
A pair of
Call
gorgeous
you Spock.
whiskers.
let's get to like Outpost 74.
Yes.
Okay.
Cold weather gear, extra heater. The van is
Hammond,
extra heated.
Engage. Oh, sorry. I'm mixing shows again.
Like what? Like we all have our own special skills here while we're traveling, getting ready. Like what good are you? What are
Yeah, what are you good at?
skills? What do you bring to the table, Stella?
Well, as I said, I worked with Jaelle, but I guess in my dimension, and I am a cop.
So what are you good at?
I was very good at undercover work.
What
Not
skills?
undercovers.
Yeah. We know what you meant.
So you mean
What
like
skills
being a
are you
spy?
bringing to the table? Maybe I should word it that way.
Well, I can drive, and I'm fly, and I have persuasion.
Drive and fly. Wow.
Yeah.
So she can get high. Okay, good to know.
Fast and high.
All right.
Fast and high. Okay.
So you're
Yes.
another investigator, like Jaelle. Got it.
I'm an investigator. Yes.
And we finally have somebody who can drive who isn't going to topple our vehicle.
Topple an elephant.
Yes, topple our elephants. Yes.
I drove
Valerie-
a
Wait,
machine for the
Valerie,
first
if you go
time
to
ever.
the map on the top left corner is the elephant that Doug toppled over.
Oh, yeah, I see an elephant. I was going to say, that's kind of interesting.
Yep, that's the elephant he toppled over. Indra.
Yeah. And
Really don't.
I'm very good at investigating.
Okay.
All right. Hammond, engage.
Oh, you're proposing? Oh, I'm flattered, but you're not my type.
Engage the Stargate. Ridiculous. Yes, it is true. Yeah, he has no
He has
dick.
no dick.
Yes.
This time I was the
Ghostbusters.
one that went below the belt. Blink did it for me.
Oh God, that's so funny. I love Ghostbusters.
The main thing that's different is that Jaelle doesn't know who Stella is. Froggy.
Again, if she is a slider, the Jaelle she knows might be totally different.
And now for something completely different.
We'll find out.
Mhm.
Eventually.
Let's go, Wooster.
You emerge through the Stargate with your glorious battle van. Or battle wagon, or whatever you call it. Have you named it? No.
We haven't named the Bronco now.
Well, it keeps dying, so there's no point in naming it right.
It's
Until
only
it stays
died
alive.
once.
I called it the Bronco.
Bronco, like
Well, technically, it died once and then it became religious once. Well, became holy.
It only blew up.
Head hurts. Head hurts. Thank you.
Well,
Holy
technically,
van, Batman!
I
What?
called it a Bronco because Ford Broncos were during that time, and everybody knows the joke about Fords, so that works. It's a Bronco.
Well, the problem is that it's an SUV and not so much. But yeah, dang, I don't know. What should we
Hello,
name
man.
it? I do like the Bronco name, but
Peyton
TBD.
Manning. Peyton Manning. He was a Bronco.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
he
call it
was.
Manny now. We're gonna call it Manny.
No, Peyton.
Yeah, the
Okay.
car's named Peyton. it's gender neutral.
In the future, Peyton will play for the Broncos.
So, you arrive to the cold, winded steps of Outpost 74. Just stepping through the Stargate, you can feel the breeze.
No, we can't. We're in the truck.
You can feel the breeze hitting the window.
Oh, okay.
Those of you who braved to be on the outside just because you didn't want to be inside the car, or just guiding the car through the Stargate so it doesn't cut itself on its way out. You can feel the cold. It's dry cold though, luckily, so it's less. It bites less, but it's still, for those of you not born in Canada,
That's everybody else.
quite chilly, indeed.
What are you talking about?
yeah.
You're in Finland. How is that any less chilly?
I'm not in the game.
Okay.
So you
Feels just
observe.
like home.
You
Yeah.
observe that indeed you are surrounded by endless waste of sand and cold. On some of the sand dunes, you can see color variation suggesting snow formations, or it could just be the light hitting it differently. There's this constant like what's the word? Thin cloud covering the sky, so you can sort of say the sun is there, but you can't quite see the sun. It's just a large
overcast.
yellow overcast. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. And it is indeed making things a bit of a even spread. So
Whoa.
the light isn't making any shadows. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
So it must be noon.
Could be any time with all this cloud cover.
Yeah, like totally.
It seems like the clouds themselves are dispersing the light evenly on the surface.
That's not
Uh,
right.
Check out the DHD just to make sure it looks like it's intact before the gate closes.
Yeah, it looks intact to you.
Okay.
All right, so let's check out this city that's in the far off.
Behind us on the mountainside. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right over there. You can it's not even hidden. There's crumbling structures on the side of the mountain.
Right. Let's see. Take out the normal radiation gear and we'll drive. Let's drive up to it.
Yes,
and,
as you check your radiation gear, you notice that there is elevated levels of radiation there.
So it could be normal radiation or it could be the mudstones.
Yeah, it could be either. It's not dangerous levels. It's just more than Earth centered.
Nice. All right. Well, we know what to do. Let's all right. Let's park somewhere close. Let's can we try to figure out which buildings biggest ones are ones to go to?
Oh, I would say yeah, you can try, but there's also several hours of travel there still.
Okay, that's what I figured. All right, that's what I was like trying to figure out, like how far away is it from the.
Question.
You could also attempt some triangulation if you like.
How dense is the sand?
Do you step on it?
My biggest issue is the band could actually be able to go without sinking in.
Well, I just put in new tires for it.
Oh,
All terrain. I just put in all terrain. That's what I said. If we take the band, we're gonna take all terrain tires for it.
oh, look at that! Look at that!
So
See, that's Twitch. He's twitching.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
you
don't like it.
proceed. You proceed to examine the sand, and yeah, the tensile strength is enough for the tracks of the drone that sits near the gate. But it does give in when you step on it. It does feel like the sand of like Sahara, where it gives on a bit on the foot. So you would suspect that the van is okay as long as you don't hit a sand trap. Oh no, that's a quicksand. Yeah, that's the one.
Yes. And of course, quicksand is actually very slow.
It's quicker than the rest of the sand.
It's
Yes, but
only
real
quick
quick.
if you move.
And it's wet.
It's quick to kill you.
If we travel fast enough, unless it's like a multiple acre sized quicksand thing, it shouldn't matter. We wouldn't be over the quicksand hole long enough.
So
All right, well,
Let's
strap
go.
in for a good ride. Stella, you want to take her out for a spin?
No, I'll
No.
let.
You're gonna let the guy who flips over every vehicle we
You're
get
gonna let
into drive?
Jaelle do
I
it.
flipped over
I'm
one
gonna let-
alien vehicle for the first time. It looked like forward, but it was obviously reverse.
Still doesn't matter. We don't trust you driving.
Like, totally.
Yeah. I might be able to drive, but I'm not very proficient in it. Now, if you ask me to fly, maybe, well, even then, not so much.
What are you saying? You mean not very proficient? I do believe you have entire skill. Yeah, you are professional level qualified for driving. Come on. Don't sell yourself short. Even though you're 5'5".
I knew you were going to say something about my height. Okay. So I strap in. Hey, everybody, ready for a puppy ride?
It's sand.
I
It shouldn't
love
be that
your
bumpy.
confidence in this. I love your confidence. No, you guys
Yeah.
got this. I'd rather not drive. Okay, let's go.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna drive.
I'll drive.
I call shotgun.
Of
Who
course,
you gonna
that's where
shoot
you
it with?
always are, Jaelle.
I call accelerator rifle.
I called shotgun because of the music.
Oh, come on. This is Doug's
tape-
love pad.
there's a-
There is like 6 different radios in it.
Yeah.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
like,
that's why I call it that. Yeah.
There's also like a 6-stack CD player that's built into the dash.
And
And, you
a
can
separate
hack the
8-track
music
player.
you're gonna try and play anyway.
8-track.
It's
We
full of.
still have
no.
8-track.
No. 19. This is
Doug's like, all of this is like top of the line gear. That's like the high end Pioneer 6-stack built in dash with 8.1, so 8.1 speakers built into the van system. Totally
And die
decked
skip
out.
technology installed.
For sure. 4 millisecond pre-read on the CD player. Top notch.
it's full of heavy metal.
Ja
No
taivas
classical.
lyö tulta yläpuolellamme kaikukallioilla metallin.
Like my grenades, heavy
classical?
metal. Yeah.
No classical.
Oh, there's classic metal.
They're classic rock. Classic rock.
No,
So we're gonna put in Pink Floyd.
Shall we actually move along?
All right.
Yes.
So, give me a recon check, please. One of you.
All of. I was gonna ask, is that for all or one?
One of you may do this. Others may do assists. If you
I gotta-
describe me what other skill you're using to assist with and how.
I got a good
Well,
recon.
we know Jaelle's gonna do streetwise.
No, actually, I can do recon. Thank you very much.
Well, no, I mean you could use streetwise to assist because you like using that.
I like
Re-
streetwise and jack of all trades.
Can I use,
Recon
like,
would
my,
be with
radar
intellect
equipment?
or education.
And I'll add my
Stella
computer
rolled.
stuff.
Okay, Stella gets the roll. So let's see, what was it?
Who wants to assist?
No, that's too late. Assist needs to go first.
You rolled too quick.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so this is your first roll of the game, and you roll a natural 7. As you are wandering in the wilderness, it appears that the car travels slower than you expected, or the sight line is just so the buildings are bigger than you expected, and therefore further away than you thought. But they don't seem to grow as fast as you wanted. But in the sand behind a dune, you spot several creatures standing in the middle of the field. Frozen, by the looks of it, as they are not moving. You can
Bowling?
go through them, like right past them, or you can try to circumnavigate them. Or you can stop to examine them.
Guys, what do you want to do? Look over here.
Are they humanoid?
Yes, they seem to be having limbs, and they are in various poses. Most of
Let's
them,
go check
most
them
of them
out.
crouched over. Some of them wielding some sort of implement. From this
Let's go
far
check
away.
him out.
All right, Doug.
Drive closer to
Right.
them.
Drive over them.
You drive closer to them, and you notice they do have some sort of. There seems to be a cart at least, and a larger vehicle. Larger vehicle, but you can't really determine what it is for. But as you approach, somebody roll me mechanics, maybe. Mechanics
Mechanic
or
engine.
engineer. Mechanic or engineer. One or the other will do.
I don't have either.
I can do
I don't have
mechanic.
either.
And
Do it.
that would be with educated guess, so education.
Oh God. I rolled 3.
6. So you have absolutely no idea what the vehicles are for. But you recognize they have skites on. Some of them are wielding skites, and some
What
of them
are
are wielding
skites?
sickles. Skite,
What's this? I don't
What
know
are
what that is.
skites?
skite, as in
You-
uh,
A scythe?
implement your scythe. That's what I said. Skite.
Oh, sides.
The
Sides.
Reaper, the Grim Reaper.
There's
thing.
not
okay.
an A in that.
It's like
They're called sides. Yes.
Yeah, there's no A in that word. How do you pronounce it with an A?
Scythe has no A in it
Scythe.
either.
Yeah, scythe.
No.
SCYTHA.
The G is silent.
There's no G in scythe.
It's also invisible.
As in
The
C.
C is silent.
SCH.
How would you
Shite.
pronounce like the smell, the scent of something? You don't say skent. You say scent.
You don't?
No.
Oh, well, okay. They're wearing shites. Okay.
Oh,
Tomato. Please continue.
Okay.
There's
Continue.
sides and what was the other thing?
Shites will do. Shites and sickles.
Uh,
So like,
like a Russian symbol thingy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
so they seem like they're farmer. Like, did this land previously
Farming.
be like?
Yeah.
it feels
farming
like this.
implements.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they seem to be using their implements there, but
Using-
they are frozen in place, and
Are
Whatever they're
they
doing.
Can
still
I do-
alive?
Can I do
Or
a
are they,
medic
like,
check
still-
on them?
sure,
That-
if you
that's what I
exit
was
the
saying.
vehicle and go check.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm gullible. I'm putting on my breather mask first
Okay.
and then heading out and gonna do a medical check on them and see if they're frozen solid or something. See if I can roll above a 3. 8. I rolled a 5. That's so
You
much better than-
approach the nearest frozen figure. You get there, enable your medical device, medical skills,
Oh,
and-
that's true. I probably have a medical device too.
and your scan produces you the following results.
Med kit,
They
yes.
are not alive.
They're frozen.
I'm going to use my med kit to tap them. I'm not even going to open the kit. I'm going to just
No.
tap them and see if they're solid.
They never been alive. They are.
Oh,
They are.
Statues.
statues.
Yeah, made of metal.
Oh, they're not made out of rock, so they're not stoned. Okay.
So they're
Um,
not human.
Well,
Indeed.
they're not.
They're
All right.
sculptures.
So they're the Tin Man.
Are they? Do they look like at one time they were robots, or do they just look like sculptures?
And is there
Give
a
me
sign?
engineer.
I do that.
It's intellect.
Engineer. Like, oh, I clicked it. But I have to 9. I'm getting better.
Yeah, slowly climbing up. Yeah, they seem to have
Oh,
joints.
sorry. Add 3 to that. So that's actually a 12.
Why?
Because of Jack of all trades.
You don't have engineer?
No,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I have +1 from intellect and +3 from Jack of all trades.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. +1 from intellect and plus. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And I rolled an 11.
That makes
you
sense.
rolled really high.
So you roll a 12. So yeah, these are definitely robots.
Cool. Want to hack them, Doug?
Totally. Hang on.
I'd save your
no,
points
no,
for
no.
later, though.
Fucking really cool to get out there.
All right.
And the New Yorkers are just shaking their heads.
Dude, we're doing like
The
Valley
New
Road for-
Yorkers inside eating popcorn, watching out of the window.
Oh. By the way,
the two New Yorkers are just sitting there like, no.
Wooster, did you say engineer or electronics?
Engineer.
Okay, because I'm much better. at
You
electronics.
were searching for electronic components.
Yeah, I know.
Let me. So I got a makeshift laptop with this very long ribbony cable with lots of little ends attached with magnets. I'm gonna put in weird spots. I'm gonna start trying
Not
some
bad.
shit out on this.
So basically, this would take you 10 to 60 minutes on average. Do you want to spend more time to get bonuses?
No, I think we're in a. I think it's just. I want to do a quick.
Do you want to do it quicker to get negatives?
Can I help him?
No, it's just
Yes,
that
you
I don't
can,
want to spend a long
but you
time on
can't.
this
You
since we
can't
have a-
use the same skill. You need to use a different skill to help.
Oh, okay, because I'm
No,
actually better at electronics.
Just a
than he is.
normal 10 to 16. Just a normal 10 to 60 is fine.
Okay, 10 to 60 minutes. Let's see how long that takes. It's going to take
Roll
you
1d6.
50 minutes.
15 minutes. All right.
Okay,
50
so
minutes.
while he's doing that, I want to actually look out the window and keep an eye out because I'm weird like that.
Okay.
I think the term's paranoid, and it's a good idea.
Okay, that would be recon with education. Meanwhile, Dan, do you want to help Doug with anything?
Animals isn't going to help.
Engineering will help so they could give me an access flaps and help.
Either
Interface.
investigate, engineer. As I said, electronics is my best skill.
Okay, give me
Um,
the skill and how you approach the situation.
Well, since I examined them and figured out quite readily that they were robots with this 12, I'm going to figure out how they're put together and suggest logical places for him to put his probes.
Engineer and education.
Ooh, even better.
I'm actually gonna gear up, get my sniper rifle out, and use the scope on it to see from a distance.
Nice.
10.
So,
Good.
are you going outside or from the inside?
I can actually still do it from the end. No, actually, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna actually go on top of the van.
Okay. Are you assisting Stella or?
I'm assisting Stella, but
Okay.
the scope's gonna give a more distance.
Okay. So Stella gets a +1 on that. So anyway,
That's a bunch
Daniel
of 10s.
gives +2. Or is that with an extra 3 or is that?
Yes, that's all. That's everything's included in that one.
That's okay. So Dark, you get a +2 from Daniel.
Okay. Here we go. First roll of the day, 13.
Nice.
Oh, you include the +2. Okay.
Yeah. So, alright. While I'm explaining what you find out, please, everybody who's outside, roll me an endurance check.
Endurance check.
If you have cold weather gear, you may do this with a boon.
Okay.
Other than that, let's get cracking. So,
With a boon, that would be 13. No, that's not my roll.
so Stella, Stella
The boon
and
doesn't
Jaelle,
help.
while the boys are playing with their new toys, You guys
Oh, that's
spot
max-
spot a random structure, of course, on the like between two dunes. It seems to be some sort of a you would say it looks like a spacecraft, just randomly in middle of there, like between the dunes. You've seen movies with spacecrafts that are crash landed. That looks exactly like that. But it is a few hours, of course. And
On a movie set.
meanwhile, you guys managed to ascertain that, yeah, these are robots and they are made for agricultural reasons. They apparently have been farming something. You have the name of the seed, but you don't have a clue what that is. But you would assume some sort of wheat-like crop, since they're using these particular tools. And finally, the only reason they stopped working was because they ran out of power.
On that note, can I get some tech or power stuff to come back to take with me? This is some advanced level shit.
Yeah. You can definitely mark them on the map and pick them up if you want to. Sell them to the Stargate Corporation to get them, but they seem a bit heavy, and you don't really have storage space on your boat, on your van.
Boat.
Yeah, it's
a freaking houseboat.
I didn't mean to, man. Yeah, this is perfect. This is good. All right, moving on.
All right. You guys found a spaceship. Cool.
Yep.
That's a lot better than these dead robots.
Well, the robots give us bigger.
And from what I made backups of copies of, that's some cool shit for sure.
Oh.
All right, let's head over to the spacecraft.
Right.
Oh,
One thing I forgot to mention. You rolled well enough. You can activate one of them. But that's all the power you have available during this time. You could generate more power through your engine, but that would take at least 1d6 hours to generate more power. Enough
No,
to
but
start
it's
one.
good to know.
save the power for something more relevant like a spaceship.
Okay, so you're just gonna leave them dead.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah.
Rest in
Why-
pieces.
Why would we want to start up a spaceship?
I wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't we? I have astrogation. I can fly that sucker.
Totally.
So
No,
how are we
you-
supposed to get it through the Stargate?
Like,
Well, we could go back through normal space.
well,
See you in about 16 years, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, space is our home world's going by then.
we
Thank
could
you very
dismantle
much.
it and build it. We could dismantle and put it back together. But I mean, that's a huge find if that's what it is. Let's go check out.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
So you want to wear off the course to check out this
Wait a
spacecraft?
minute. Time out.
Squirrel.
You do realize that we are on a mission to find Shiva, right? That's
A Shiva location, yes.
Yeah,
it's
you're
not going to
right,
be
we're
in
gonna-
the spaceship, or is it?
No,
I don't think it's going to be,
Well,
We-
we have
We
limited.
know they
amount
can
of
be
fuel.
mobile.
and we only have 4 days. Well,
No.
3.
3 days and counting.
I'm down thing.
So
Well,
I'm
the-
sorry.
The
I'm
episode
sorry.
name
You
T
are
minus.
you are the leader of our group, and I just wanted to bring that to your attention.
Your input is welcome and like totally makes sense.
But
How
when do we
far?
ever
How
do
far?
anything that makes sense?
How long? We'll just hit it on the way. We'll possibly hit it on the way back. Can we?
Mark the location.
How far? How much time would it add to, or at least to swing by enough to take a?
Assuming the distances hold sway, you would say it adds about 2 or 3 hours to the journey, just to get there. Not including the time it takes to examine it.
Right, and then to the my currently like what's our ETA to get to the mount to
You have traveled so far 3 hours from the
We're
gate,
halfway
and
there.
you took a 6-hour cat nap. So
And it doesn't seem like we've gotten really that far. The buildings are not looking any closer.
that's what I'm trying to figure out is how far away is the ETA.
you estimated it to be 6 hours, but
We're at the halfway. I think we're like at the halfway point right now, and this is completely in the other way. There'll be another.
Well,
could be
we can check it out on the way back.
totally.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll just mark it and go.
Hop back in the driver's seat there, Stella.
I never left it.
She never left. We went outside.
it is
You
a
all
swivel
went
chair, so all she needed to do is turn around and reach for the popcorn machine and just look at you guys outside.
By the way, completely leather, super cushy chair. It's
Oh, yeah, I
like
love
the
it.
captain's chair.
Oh yeah.
It swirls.
Doug is all about luxury shit. Top of the line, everything.
Okay.
So you continue on.
Thank you. I love you so much.
You continue on through the sand dunes, and for the next 4 hours, the distance seems to only. You have traveled now 7 hours of the 6 hours you were supposed to travel to your destination. Instead, you only pass more agricultural droids on your way in, just frozen in various places. There seems to be quite many of them. This might have been the breadbasket of this operation. But what do you do next? It's 7 hours and you still seem like you have 4 hours to go at least.
What's going on here? Is this one of these weird optical illusion things?
Is this planet bigger or smaller than we expected it to be?
The one thing that is the mountain underneath the facility is growing as you go forward. So it's a very high mountain.
Explain what you just said. I don't understand any of that.
The mountain
Well, as you get
is
closer to
higher.
a mountain, it looks bigger.
The mountain gets higher the closer you get to it.
Oh, like maybe it's like totally huge, and we're just like thinking that's smaller than it is. Holy fucks!
We could always go with the thing like the pyramids when they're underneath the sand that you have to dig all the way down to the bottom.
What?
Meaning everything could be underneath the sand, and we're just seeing the top of it.
But that wouldn't explain why it's so far away.
No, I mean it's a perspective weirdness. It's like I'm expecting it to be as tall as a like Earth mountain, but like it's like as tall as an alien mountain, 10 times bigger than an Earth mountain.
Yeah, it's based on the horizon. If the planet is that much bigger than Earth, then the horizon would look like it's closer, but it isn't really as close.
Dan, help me out with
we
the
thought
quick.
it would be.
Dan, help me out with the quick math here.
Okay.
We're still
We're
driving,
little-
by the way,
Yeah, we're still driving.
Yeah,
I'm still
the entire
driving.
discussion.
during this discussion. So
Estimating about how big it's been, etc., distance. I'm sure
Here.
with the mathematical.
Here you go. There's 8. I don't know. I just rolled a random education roll. I try and teach them math, perspective. You know, if you take a
Physics.
pencil
We're doing
beside the
physics
Empire
here.
State Building, okay, you take
I'm just
beside
trying.
the Empire
Yeah, I'm
State
just,
Building and turn it on its side. And if you know how tall the Empire State Building is, then
right.
the thing that's as far away as the point of the pencil is as far away as the height of the Empire State Building.
I'm trying to get a more reasonable estimation of how far away it is. And
Navigation, please. That's a navigation check with intellect or education.
who?
Or anyone who wants to. Anyone.
11.
Yeah, judging by how much you have traveled and how much you seem to have ahead of you, you would estimate that you have approximately 11 hours to go.
If I
Can
roll three, would we have 3 hours to go? Damn.
Can I use my scope to see if there's anything closer by on my gun
Sure. Give
that
me
we're just
recon.
not seeing? Recon intellect?
Yes.
What was that?
I got Mac rolls right now.
I'm like, get that out of my face. I'm trying to drive here.
Yeah.
Yes, you're very carefully examining Stella's hairline. What?
Yeah, that's basically what's happening.
Actually, you spot movement.
You think you spot movement.
What? Where?
You mean I spot like tracks, like somebody's been walking recently?
Nope. You
Or an
spot
actual human.
someone moving.
We're not alone, guys.
How far away?
Oh. Maybe
You
that
shouldn't be
ship.
so
Is it
happy
11
about it,
hours?
but
Maybe that spaceship, like, actually. Maybe that spaceship actually has somebody here. Well, totally reroute that way.
That
Which
would be. Is that much? That would be about 2 kilometers away.
so it's close.
You guys want me to go that way?
Yeah.
It'll take us like 3 minutes to get there, so yeah, why not?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
And that's only at 60 kilometers an hour.
so you decide to turn your wheel and head towards the sided obstacle.
It would appear.
Didn't see a person. You just saw a movement, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it seemed like yes, there was movement, and you head towards that direction. And give me a driving check, please. That would be drive
Okay.
plus agility.
Huh? Agility?
Drive with agility.
Do you mean dexterity?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dexterity, yes. Sorry.
We're in a
Those two are
different
interchangeable.
Hmm.
Wrong game.
Whoever's in the wheel gets to roll that.
I'm doing it. I keeps asking me for a modifier.
You just
Oh,
Then
but
it's a
just-
0
just
and
hits.
submit.
Yeah. 5.
5. Okay. So you start moving that away.
Wait, why is it 0, 0 plus 0 plus 0? If she's got skills in it, she should get more than 5
Yeah,
on this.
I have 000.
Let me see.
And your
Stella.
what's your dexterity?
Yeah, that is correct. That's 0 plus 0 plus 0. That is a
Oh.
perfectly valid roll. So
So we don't have the right person driving. Okay.
No, we don't have the right person driving. Okay. Should be me driving.
He
Okay.
said, I
I can
said
drive.
that is professional level driving.
All right.
with a 000.
You don't have any negatives, so that's considered professional
Okay.
level.
No, yeah, I suppose it's...
Yeah. Well, as you are driving, you manage to notice that there's some discrepancies in the sand ahead of you, and you take your vehicle to stop before approaching, and there are some dark shapes in the sand ahead of you.
As in,
Like holes?
Sort of like you zoom in, and it appears they are some sort of metallic items spread spread randomly on the sand.
Oh, please don't tell me those are bombs.
Stella, can you back up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I snipe one once we're a good distance away?
How about we just like walk up to it or figure it out?
Can I do an investigate?
I was gonna throw a stun grenade.
So you can't do an
Let's not blow up the metal things first.
You
Let's
you
just
can't do
investigate.
any of these while you are inside the vehicle.
Why can't I with my eye?
It's
Because your
distracting.
eye can only see it, and the only thing your eye can do is say that it is metallic. Unless do you have a cyber eye or something?
I have a cyber eye.
Let's
Oh,
get
let
out
me
of the.
check.
Let's
Which one
pull
was it?
off.
Hold on. one
Oh
second.
no, those don't help with that.
It doesn't?
No,
Okay.
those don't help with that.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Yeah. So if you want to investigate them closer, you need to get out and close to them.
Yeah.
Or you need to use some sort of tool that allows you to investigate them from afar. Either way, the window of the van is going to block a lot of these. You can't shoot them from inside the van unless you want to shoot through a window.
All right, let's get out. Let's get out of the van for safety reasons. Let's make it easier on foot and go out there and investigate as a group. I want full hot weapons. Be on the lookout for anything. But remember, we're looking for answers and allies.
So Wooster, I've loaded a stun grenade into my grenade launcher.
Got it?
I'm getting up on top of my little perch on top of the car. I'm in sniper mode.
Yeah.
Basically.
All right, keep your comms on. Let's spread out formations, nice and slow. Jaelle, I want you guiding us through to where, like, let us know when we get close to what you saw, and we'll just go ahead and investigate.
And I have
So-
my rifle.
Right. Are you inside the vehicle or outside as well?
We're all
outside.
Okay. So the cold wind is again at your beckoning. It is chilling even through your warm clothing, but you are still managing it so far. You who wants to investigate the items, or are you just avoiding them and moving forwards on foot?
Stella said she wanted to investigate them, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, roll me investigate with intellect.
Ooh, nice.
And I roll a
Yep.
recon to keep an eye on out where we are.
Sure. So, Stella, you figure out that these are indeed mines. And Jaelle notices that you have driven past several of them.
Wonderful.
You are in
So
middle of a
where-
minefield.
Great.
Okay, so can we go ahead and like shoot the ones that we've driven through so we can get out?
Or disable them.
Or just,
You can attempt that. That would be an explosive check to disable them, or you could try electronics. You feel like there is an electronic can in them.
Yeah. Hang on, let's check this out.
Pull out some more gear. And I'll spread out. I'll roll. This is rolled up thing with a whole bunch of tools, and I'll get to work on one. Glasses on. Let's take a look and see how well we can
Back up, everybody.
I'm
I
definitely
got
doing
this.
that.
Cut the blue wire. Cut the blue wire. Cut
The
the
red.
blue wire.
The pink.
Well, watch it. It's gonna be a purple wire in there. We're gonna go what?
Rolled a
Wow, I
20.
rolled terribly.
Oh no!
Oh, I
Is this
didn't.
the
I rolled
payback
the
of
wrong one. That's
Mac?
why.
That's electronics, yeah.
I was gonna say the curse of Mac precede us.
It happens. That's my launch people.
Because you're about to blow up.
Sorry, somebody's texting me.
That was a very well timed text. So long.
So long.
In
Farewell.
my brain, I'm
Need
thinking.
to say
I was thinking like,
goodbye.
I'm. Should I put in any magic points? I'm like, no, don't do this. I'm gonna need the magic points for later.
Okay, so you attempt to dismantle it with your electronics devices. You have, thanks to your supernatural talents, you realize that this one is building charge and fast.
Back up.
And it's a run, and I'm going to try to just, well, yeah, I will run away from it and dodge it before it blows up because I think it's going to blow up.
Hmm? So, you guys dive for cover and the mine blasts upwards a fusion flare, like immense heat just washes over the area.
Awesome.
Most of it hit in the sky like a large,
Geyser?
like a large geyser, making a signal flare to anyone within like a massive distance.
Just give
Whoa.
away our location.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Shit.
Yep.
Back
that
to the
was
van
just
and
thinking
drive out of here as best and as fast as possible.
wait a minute.
Actually-
We're in the middle of a minefield. Did you forget that?
And we don't know
Hang-
if one sets off all of them.
All right, give me a few minutes here.
Actually,
It's the green wire. It's the red wire. I can get us out of here.
give me a
hang
chance. Give me a chance, Doug. Give me a chance.
Go
I've
for
got
it,
an
Dad.
electronics toolkit. I'm even better than you at electronics. Give me a chance. I've learned from what you did. I'm
All
using
right.
my education.
Okay, go for it.
Does
While
the
this is
electronics
happening-
toolkit give me a
And
bonus?
while they're doing that,
No,
I'm
it allows
backing
you to
away.
make this.
Okay.
While this is happening, can I scope off of my cipher again to make sure we're not bringing people to us?
You haven't spotted any so far.
9. I rolled a
That-
4
that-
instead of a
that was
3.
before. No, he set off the flare.
Okay, you figure out how to disable mines. It's rather simple, really. All you need to do is to cut the red wire. Just like
All
Doug
right.
said earlier. But the point is, it's gonna take you a while to make a secure route from here into
But can't
outside.
we just go down our own tracks?
What tracks?
There are no
Remember
tracks because
sand.
the sand.
Yeah.
Sand's gonna go back and
What
forth.
tracks?
And
It's gonna blow.
a sand that gives way means you've
Whoa.
left tracks.
Time out.
Wait, we don't have tracks?
Doesn't seem like it.
Can I take part of my clothes and see if there's wind?
Yes, there is wind.
There's definitely when we've been.
The
Can
wind,
we
is-
even
wind
been
without
moving?
code is very bad for you know.
And you might want to put your clothes back on pretty quickly because it's really cold.
Well, no. I was trying to like loosen up like my shirt underneath my clothes to have it dangle.
Yeah, yeah. You
These
can
are strange
feel the
about
wind on your face. So it's
So we don't have tracks to go back because the sand is being blown across.
Yeah, but we have we've been placing those
The marker
Little-
thingies.
marker trackers, which is a little.
We have?
Ding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Otherwise, we
Wow.
wouldn't know where the robots were or the spaceship.
Looking back, how far back is the robot from where we are? Can we see the marker?
no, it's behind the dune.
Can we see the Stargate?
No, that also is behind the dune.
Dun,
Du-
dun,
the
dun.
dunes are very.
How big are
common
these
here.
mines, by the way?
About yay big, like a bit less than a
What?
foot wide.
Once it's disabled, I'm going to take one back.
Yeah, sure.
That fusion flare thingy might be useful to Stargate Command.
Oh yeah, good call. Totally.
So, do you want to clear your way
Movement.
from here to outside the minefield? Or would you prefer to just risk it and drive over it again? You drove this far.
Do we see any wires connected to the other mines from one mine to the other?
You haven't spotted any so far. Do you want to
Hang
go?
on.
So they're all individuals. So
Yeah, he did one and it went poo, and none of the other ones went off.
There's one more
But-
thing. We saw movement up ahead.
Yes.
and
Yeah.
we haven't gone past this
That's-
point.
By
that's
the way,
what.
I'm going to write DAN on the side of it because it's mine.
Jaelle, what were we saying?
I was gonna. That's why I was like trying to pull out my sniper when the first flare went off, because I wanted to make sure that the movement wasn't coming back towards us.
I broke Stella. I broke Stella.
Okay, so movement happened here. We gotta still go in this direction forward to investigate a little bit past these mines to what movement may or may not have triggered, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we went off the way that we were going to the buildings. We had to detour basically over.
The buildings will take
But
a long freaking time.
But
Yeah.
it was a very short detour.
And we don't-
because
Yeah.
And I saw
think-
movement.
I think we should just continue because we still have many, many hours to drive. And we don't have that much time left.
Do you want me to check around to see if I can catch where the movement went to?
Yeah, let's just slowly span out. Us as we can avoid walking on these mines, can't we? They're
Allegedly.
huge. Yeah. So let's move. Let's spend at least 30 minutes looking a little bit past this and on foot.
They
You do realize that no, hold on. You do realize that don't roll your eyes.
I'm listening. Go ahead. Sorry.
That the sand has been moving. So if the sand goes over one of these, we may step on one by accident. You do realize that, right?
Yeah, but that's yeah,
the wind is blowing the sand off of the mines.
yeah.
That's why
Or
we
on
can see them. Otherwise, we
Or-
wouldn't have seen them.
Or on them. Because you know the
I don't worry about what can go wrong. I worry about what can go right. Let's go with my plan.
This is Doug.
I'm just gonna go back up onto the van, and I'm just gonna use my scope on my snipe, and
We
see
won't
if
get
I
too
can catch
far.
him.
We won't get too far away from it. But now it's us three moving forward, trying to flush out whatever movement.
So you're trying
Sure.
to catch what?
Whatever the movement
Where-
that Jaelle
the
saw.
There was movement. We want to see what the source of the movement was.
See if they actually came back towards us because of the flare, or it spooked.
Okay. Give me a recon with intellect. For the rest of you, Doug, what are you doing?
We're moving forward to investigate it. Investigate to see what if and where
You're
any of this-
you're traversing the minefield to get to the other
Yes.
side without dying.
Yes, on foot.
Stella, what are you doing?
I thought we're all three of us are doing that.
I'm asking individuals what they are doing. Like Jaelle is doing something completely different. So Stella,
Yeah, she's in Overwatch.
damn
I
game is.
am
Oh wait.
I am biting my tongue and seriously watching the ground so I don't step on a mine, even though they think that they're all seen. So I'm using the very. I'm more watching the ground than I am looking ahead. But I am spanning out with them.
Wooster,
Yes, Dan.
can I use my electronics toolkit now that I know what the signatures of these mines are as a mine detector?
You got jury rigged, yes.
What do I need to roll for that?
Oh, it just takes 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'll rig this as a mine detector, guys.
Awesome. Totally.
I did roll, by the way, Wooster.
Yeah, I know. I was just going through these others. So, yeah. You scope around to the direction you thought you saw the movement there. And you spot the movement again. This time it is jumping over a dune, like riding up the dune and jumping off and vanishing behind it. It does look a lot like a motorcycle. Somebody riding a motorcycle.
Whoa. How far away?
BMX.
I couldn't tell what a BMX is. So,
Motocross.
either way,
Dirt bike.
yep. Either way, that seems to have gotten at least a mile further away.
I don't think we're gonna catch it on foot, guys.
We're
No.
gonna have to floor it with the van.
All right.
If you want to catch it, it's clearly going away from you and your target.
So towards 12 hours more that
Towards the
direction.
spaceship, or
Towards the
somewhere in
spaceship
between.
is yeah. Is it going back towards the
So yeah, straight ahead is the wall with the buildings,
mountain?
and to our left is the spaceship.
Let's draw it.
What angle? Oh, hey, yeah.
You traveled further ahead from the spaceship, so the spaceship is now
Yes. Okay.
sort of
That's just
backwards.
kind of-
So
There we go.
It's going to add an extra hour to your journey if you go there, like extra
Okay.
hour on top of the.
Okay. Here's
hours.
the wall. Okay, with the buildings on it.
Mountain.
Mountain, whatever. Mountain with buildings on it. And back here was the Stargate. I'm getting good at drawing Stargates. And we, it has to be red, of course, right? We went along here for a ways and found robots. And then we went some further, and then off to this. It's like this. These things are in the way. We found here's the spaceship. Let's see. Let's just draw this. There's the spaceship or a cowboy hat, and then we kept going this
Space
way.
cowboy.
Yes, this flying saucer. We can't go in this way, and then we went this way a very short bit, and this is where these well, they were black.
Got one question. Is it in the 152 meters from us? The motorcycle? Is it speeding away?
It's more than a mile away.
That would be 1,800 meters.
1800. Can I try to snipe the tire?
That's not.
A mile away.
What weapon was yours again?
I have a sniper rifle. It has 500 in range, which I would think is 500 in feet. So that would be 152 meters.
152. Yeah, you're
It's-
missing about 1,600 meters.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's too far away.
Actually, it is 500 meters, but it's more than a mile away, which is more than 1,000 meters. It's 1,600 meters actually.
Yeah. So
Well,
okay.
I was trying to figure out the range, like if the range was in meters or in feet.
yeah, the range of the weapons is always in meters in this system.
Okay,
So
Okay. So
let me
Yeah.
check
meters
that.
or kilometers.
so yeah, is this fairly accurate, Wooster?
But yeah, I can. You could try one shot.
Okay.
But you don't get any aim
Because-
bonuses on it. You can just take a wild shot.
And you're gonna need like.
I
a
thought we wanted to
28.
be friendly with this guy and question him.
Huh?
Why are you killing him?
Yeah, I'm not trying to kill him. I'm trying to take out the tire.
But if
She
we're
ro-
not
she
going to be
rolls several
going anywhere
ones.
near them,
Yeah, we're.
She doesn't know that. She's on top of the car, and you're
On top
going
of the
through the
car.
minefield.
I'm the one that spotted it, and I'm seeing them speed away. So I'm going to take a shot at the tire to stop them from going.
Okay.
At 4 times the range of your weapon. Okay.
If I did this conversion right from meters to feet, it's technically 1,640 feet.
Okay.
Yes, and that would
So-
be,
Let
and
her
it's
take the shot.
5,281.
Let her take the shot. She wants to have some fun. Let her take the shot.
it's not going to get to them. So
Let her take the shot.
it'll be in the unless
The hell's that
the
square?
distance is totally different and it's longer than what we thought it is.
Why is there a black square there?
Again,
That's us.
Oh, that's from the.
Oh, wait.
Oh, that's
Did
not
you move
me.
that?
I moved everything over to the left.
That's why. That's the van.
Oh, okay.
okay, so is it
Big
okay for
van.
me to try to shoot that wheel?
I said you can take a shot, but you can't aim because it's visible for such a short duration.
Okay, so Wild aim.
93. 93.
Yeah, your shot just you hit the sand somewhere like 20 meters away from him.
Yeah.
And then it's behind a dune again and not to be seen until next time, which is sometimes in the future. So, you guys still in the middle of the minefield. You get your mine detector running, just as you hear the bang from the car.
What's she shooting at? What's she shooting at?
Obviously, whoa, we want this dude alive.
I hit the
she
comm saying he's on a motorcycle, by the way, guys.
All right, let's go back to the van and let's.
Just
this-
as he says that, you hear the.
All right. With your device, can
We can
Will we
navigate
be-
our way back out of the minefield that we came into.
but we'll lose track of him though, won't we? Well, or is that
I've got an eye on him.
He's way out of our range.
You do. Yeah.
He went
He's
over
behind
a
a
dune
dune.
He just went behind it. Well, I know a direction he's going.
when he went over the dune.
Well, obviously, our plans are changing, and we have to go after this guy.
We do?
Yes.
I thought the whole point was to get to the wall as soon as possible. Or sorry,
We
the map,
need to get to Shiva.
which
We're talking about.
which we're guessing is at the buildings.
Do we have any device that
We
we,
have a
can
possible
use?
ally from that has crashed landed a UFO nearby who's alive that we could talk to.
That we've shot at.
I didn't shoot at. I tried to disable their vehicle.
Does
sure
he
they-
know
I'm sure
the
they understood
difference,
that.
though?
I'm
Yes,
sure
he's
they
not going to know the
understood it
difference. He just
well
knows
with
somebody
the loud
shot
bang
him.
and the poof of smoke. All right, so does anybody besides me see the value in talking to this motorcycle person?
I
Over.
do.
I
Over
don't see how
heading
we
for the
could
next
do it.
11 hours to the
7 more hours.
7 more hours. All right.
We can just keep going and see if they'll turn back at us.
Yeah, but there's a minefield in front of us.
Getting
You have it.
getting out of the minefield, you would suspect it takes about 30 minutes with your scanning device.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
But not in the
Wh-
direction that we would be able to pursue him, right?
As far
No.
as you can see, the mines it's a small minefield. You just happen to come across it.
Right. So we can
So.
go ahead.
So, an idea. I think we're probably all the same. A little bit. why don't we just start heading back? Because one, I took the shot. Might have startled him to run. But at the same time, he might turn around and come towards us anyway because of the way we're going.
All right, you're making sense. Like, that totally is a thing. You probably scared him off, and now it's best just we'll get him later.
Yeah, and
Towards Shiva we go.
The 30 minutes that it's going to take us to get onto the minefield, he could be 10 miles away.
All right.
So we know he's here. We can just continue on our way or go. I can keep looking through the back.
Let's go. I'll get
where are we going?
Here, maybe I'll drive. And we're going back to the wall.
No.
Or we're getting out of this minefield.
I apologize for calling it a wall.
You started a thing. We're gonna call it the wall.
The Walmart
City. The walled city.
No.
Well.
The mountain's name is Walter.
Wait. We're listening to Pink Floyd, so it could be called The Wall.
That's it. That's what's happening. That's exactly what's
doing
happening.
The time warp again.
All right, so
the
we're going back towards to find Shiva.
Guys, kill me.
Okay, bang, there you go.
So, you head back to continue on your trail. Well, you get about halfway, what you suspected it would take to get the rest of the way. You guys are feeling quite tired. You've been at this for like 15 hours now. With all the side tracks and whatnot. And you are still approaching the target.
The only one who actually has to stay awake is the driver, and we can cycle through driving.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of us could sleep.
Well, no.
Really comfy chairs. Okay,
No,
two people sleep and two people awake, one on watch, one driving.
Because I'm using my sniper to keep an eye behind us, so.
Yeah.
Well, I can also do that.
We can all do that. Except maybe Doug.
Yeah, but I keep I'm starting to get road haze here.
Yeah, so Doug drives while Jaelle is sniping, and then
I've been driving
switched
for
out.
several hours.
Yeah, so they get switched out for Stella and Dan.
Okay.
And who's doing what, Dan?
Whichever.
Am I driving or am I sniping?
You're driving.
You could either one. Your choice.
Okay.
I have my accelerator rifle with a scope and my heads-up glasses, so
Okay.
Can you drive that?
Snipe it. I can do everything. Remember, I'm a jack of all trades.
All right.
I'll drive.
Or I'm a Dan of all trades.
You're a Danable?
Not what I said.
Then it is decided.
Okay. So, which one was driving again?
Me. No, well, Doug is right now. We haven't changed out yet.
Okay, Doug, roll me a drive check.
Oh, God. On the sides of the walls. At least it isn't quite as top heavy as an elephant.
7.
Okay.
I get a +1.
Congratulations. You have just made contact with local fauna. With your front bumper.
Oh, fantastic. We hit a deer.
So,
A moose, a kangaroo.
your vehicle hits an obstacle. You feel the vehicle go. That wakes Doug up very quickly, and there's green slime all over the windshield.
Did you just hit Slimer?
And yeah, you can't see through it now.
I'll slam on the brakes and
Fuck.
and see what's up.
Okay, so yeah, you slam on the brakes and you sit there. Your front windshield is covered in green slime.
Do we have wipers?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they seem to get stuck.
We hit Slimer.
Uh,
That's all Janelle's saying, a Slimer.
All right, I'll get out the door and I'll see what's going on. I'll exit the vehicle and investigate.
Yeah, you find like a beetle the size of a Volkswagen Beetle in front of you.
that's dead, right?
Arab.
Assumably, considering that its insides are all over the front of the van.
Whoa.
It's
Huge
its
bug.
legs curled up.
Great.
Yeah.
That's definitely a
I'm gonna crawl out
windshield bug.
my hatch on the roof, and I'm gonna scan for more of these things.
Oh, you were on the roof. Roll me a dexterity roll.
No, she was not. Oh,
yeah, she was.
She says she's
Okay.
just got on the
Yeah,
roof.
she's just going up
Yeah.
on the roof now. She
No,
wasn't on
she
the
has
roof.
been.
She was she was
No,
scanning
we've
out the
been driving
back.
for several hours. How could she be?
Yeah.
on the roof
I
for
was
several
I
hours?
was in the back. I was in the back of the van,
Okay,
inside the
in that case,
van, looking.
In that
Oh,
case,
okay.
never mind.
So I'm going to crawl up onto the roof right now and see if there's any more of these in the area, because if they're beetles, we might have just attracted more.
Yeah. Okay, you don't see any in current vicinity. Just the one that you happen to kill.
It was white and like it's covered in snow and like I mean now it's obviously bright green everywhere
Green.
and sticky.
The insides are green. Yeah. Here, Doug. We were expecting cold weather. Here's the ice scraper for the windshield. You
Yeah,
can use
let's-
this to
let's
try and get
try
the
to-
goo off.
that's
But
exactly-
before we take out any of that goo, can we take some of it back with us?
Jaelle, give me a recon roll, by the way.
Oh, recon. Okay, got it.
Yes,
got it, got
please.
it.
Right.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so you as these guys are analyzing the remains of the bug, you realize that sand nearby is moving like like water ahead of water on top of a torpedo, going straight towards the boys on the ground.
Guys, get off the ground now.
Okay, let's get back in and let's get out of here.
Okay, roll me initiative.
Oh boy.
You get a bonus of +2 because of Jael's excellent timing with the yell.
Initiative, huh? We're in combat.
Yes, that would be in the combat tab for Valeri.
Now, what do we do? Intellect or dexterity?
Whichever you want.
Yeah, you can choose whichever is better for you.
11.
Yeah, we got Dog at 11.
Initiative. Where is initiative?
On the combat table,
Uh-huh.
underneath armor and above weapons, there's a roll initiative.
On the
It
very-
says select token first, but we don't have tokens on a map.
Do you
so
know what the
we're gonna-
combat table is?
The combat tab. There, she found it.
She did? Okay. Jaelle is apparently last to act, despite being...
Because she's been yelling at
Hey,
us.
she
too,
was
the
busy
thing.
telling us, hey guys, look, there's things coming towards us.
Right. Okay. So...
It would make sense because I started actually the round off, so I would think I'd go
only
last.
one of you who's able to capitalize on the speed advantage is actually
Oh.
Doug.
Did you say +2? Because I didn't give myself any bonuses, so I'm at 10.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
And I didn't give any bonuses.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
none of you have the bonuses included.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is
Correct.
correct. Yeah, oops.
I didn't know if it was included to me, so I didn't roll
Okay,
it. So
so Stella and Stella and Doug both manage to take heed of the warning and get off the sand. Unfortunately, that leaves only one target for our sand-based torpedo to attack,
Oh boy.
and that is
Dan.
Dan.
And wasn't enough. Damn.
Oh, you're rolling good. Okay. So from the sand appears another beetle that jumps on Dan. That would be attack of 12 against your defense of 8.
And oh, I haven't rolled a defense.
Yeah, no, your defense is a static number.
Oh, okay.
Do you wish
Oh,
to?
sorry.
Oh, I should have asked if you wish to parry or dodge or dive out of the way.
Well, I was trying to dive into the van, so yes.
Yeah, that's not possible because that one is blocked for you because there's 2 guys ahead of you. There's only one entrance and 2 people rushing through it at the moment. So, at this point, you dive for cover. So you dive behind the van, like on the other side of it. So you get less damage. You get an extra 8 points of armor, and it attacks with 12 points of damage plus 2 for the hit, so 14 points of damage.
So, and eight protection from the van?
Yeah.
So I take 1. Because I have 5 from my
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah. So that
My
beetle
spirit goes
is
down.
clearly trying to eat you, and it chomped off a piece of the car.
Hope it wasn't a tire.
Nah, he would be too tired then.
No, we'd be 3 tired because 1 would be gone, and we no.
Yeah, he would be too tired.
He's only got 1. Yeah, never mind.
Okay, guys. It appears it is now Jaelle's turn and Dan's. Dan and Jaelle in this order.
Jaelle's last. I'm not sure how you get Jaelle first. She had the lowest initiative.
This is
No.
after the bug. These 2 guys got out of the way.
Oh, okay.
And now it's Dan and Jaelle.
Ah,
I'm actually going to look to make sure there's not more coming in.
So let's go Dan first. Because Dan is first in the initiative. It is next to you. It looks hungry, or at least hostile, and it is trying to get you.
can I step back and shoot it?
You can attempt to disengage from the melee, giving him a chance to attack before getting out of the melee.
I guess that's the only choice I have.
You can use a pistol.
Oh, I was gonna. The reason I was stepping back was to use a rifle.
I know. You can't use a rifle in melee.
In which case, no. Never mind. I'll just use my stun fist.
Just punch it with a stun fist. Go for it.
Yes. That's stick. No. Modifier, I guess. 9.
9. Yeah, you managed to hit it. And you do 8 points of damage.
That's maximum damage. Woohoo!
Yeah, you can feel the crackling of your stun fist hitting it on the shell, and you can even see the lightning bolts travel across the exoskeleton, but it is not slowing down quite yet. Next in the order of business is Jaelle, who wanted to do what?
Well,
You're
Can't hear
muted.
you.
Sorry, train. I see the crackle go over the shell, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make sure we don't have any more coming in.
Okay, so you're gonna do a recon sweep around this round.
Mm-hmm.
would be recon plus intellect, yes. No, you don't see any other sand torpedoes in the vicinity.
Okay, so we only have one. That's good.
Yep. Next is, I do believe, Dag, who is off screen. So let's go with Stella.
Okay, I take out my sniper rifle and I shoot at it using my eye.
So you are blocking the entrance and staying inside the van, or are you moving out of the van first?
I'm staying in the van.
So the only way you
And
can
shooting
shoot is the only way you can do it is lean out and okay. So take your shot. Click on the button next to the shooty McShoot. Let me just double check.
Shooty McShoot.
Yes,
Shooty
shooty
McShoot.
McShoot. Shooty McShoot.
Okay. I'm sorry, where on the sniper rifle? The
Combat.
To the left of it.
Combat sheet, and then stay square to the left of it. Let me just check. You probably actually have a.
and I have my eye, so that gives me
that
extra.
gives you. Let me just add you the damage roll to it. It's 3d8, not 3d6.
3d8. Ooh,
Yeah.
cool.
3d6 on the damage, and you probably have some skill in it. So let me just double check. Yeah, okay. You have that much skill. Okay. And thanks to your special needs, you get a +1 from the +1 to it. So now you can click on the square next to the sniper rifle.
I did.
Okay, and now in the thing that popped up in roll 20, put a 1 for your +1. For
No.
your eye.
That's already accounted for.
Oh, okay. Well, then just hit
So
submit.
just
Submit.
I did.
Nothing's happening.
Show up yet? Let me see if it's working. Modify is no. Click on sniper rifle. Yeah, it's asking input value for some reason. Yeah, mine is
goes.
working perfectly.
Okay, well then let me my sniper rifle.
Try it again.
There it goes.
There.
That's more likely. You missed though.
How the heck did I miss?
have to
It
roll an 8.
moves. It's not staying still. So
And
yeah.
the closer it is, the harder it is. The more you have to like move around.
Yeah,
Those
you have a
further-
500-meter range weapon, and you're firing it at less than 5 meters.
Yes.
And I have a bionic eye too. So
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
but I mean,
You
when
can
it's this
see it. You
close-
don't need to. You don't need it to the bionic eye to actually see it, though.
It wasn't that far from hitting. You like
Yes.
practically the bullet grazes the exoskeleton and does nothing.
Wooster, what's the -1 from?
What? Minus what?
It is 2 + 5 plus -1 plus 1.
I don't see why she
yeah.
would. Oh, because she is using strength on it, not dexterity.
Well, there you go.
Okay, you actually did hit. So that means it takes 11 points of damage. Yeah, that
Minus its armor.
Good
minus
call.
its armor. Yeah, that's good call. That's good call. Sometimes
Thank
it's
you.
all about
Thank you.
one. Sometimes it's the
Yeah.
one that makes a difference.
Yes. Beside the weapon, under
I found it.
M, change it from strength to dex. Yeah.
Oh no, the reverse.
No,
To
You-
Dex.
to dex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to use dex wherever possible because your strength is atrocious.
Okay.
If it allows you to use dex and I don't tell you not to use dex, go for it.
I'm moving everything to Dex now.
Yeah. All right. That means it's Dog's turn.
All right.
So she is blocking the only exit from the van. Sorry, it's not the only exit, but it is the most easy exit. The other exit is on top of the van.
where I
and,
am.
Yep.
and we're trying to take this thing out.
Yeah, it's,
Well,
it's,
it's
it's
trying
trying
to
to
eat
eat
Dan.
Dan.
It's trying to eat me, and we're not trying to negotiate with it.
All right.
And it didn't get stunned very easily.
I'll pull out the P90. And I will waste an entire clip at it. Just while the
Yeah,
In
you
front
guys.
of me.
full auto.
Yeah. You got the both exits covered by the girls, and you are inside because you dashed inside to get out of the torpedo's way.
Oh, I'm inside.
Yes.
Yes.
I take that out. Can I
Open one of
use
the other
one
doors.
of the ports? Open up one of the ports?
Yeah, sure.
That's an action, right?
That's an action. You take this round to open up the port and get yourself situated.
No, or should I use my action to get the car started
That's an
and
option
getting
too.
ready to go? Yeah.
Yeah, just leave me behind.
Yeah, nobody
He's
needs you.
outside.
They got Svea.
No. I mean, because this way you could, when you get free, you could come in, jump in, and we could drive off and avoid these fuckers. I don't know. I'm trying to. I'll use my action for open up a port. If I can't shoot out right now,
Is it a good
Yeah.
tasting one?
if my choices are to get the open up at the port, then there we go.
12-year-old port. Okay.
No children were harmed in the filming of this episode. No
Yet.
12-year-olds.
Okay, so that leaves it to the turn of the bug. The bug, remember, will proceed to devour its enemies. You murderers, killing one of ours. It probably thinks while it's rolling for attack.
I was
I was
gonna say.
say.
Whoa, he can talk?
Well, it is apparently distracted by the many loud noises around it, like the bang and the damage it took. But it is biting more cold sand than it is biting Dan, which is good for Dan, but it is still aggressively pursuing him, so swimming into his personal
Vicinity.
space. So, yeah, it's actually pro weapon in Finnish, like to swim in your vest. It means to get up all up in your face. Swimming in someone's vest. Yeah. So, yeah, that leaves it to, I believe, Dan himself. Dan the man.
Well, I noticed that my stun fist didn't do squat. And there's no way I can reach my body pistol right now. So I'm going to,
Why not?
because it's inside my body. It's a body pistol, get it? So
It
I'm
leaves
just used to-
behind bodies.
yeah, everybody needs some body sometime. I'm going to hop onto the back and to the roof of the van. That's my trick this turn.
So you are trying to escape him.
Yes.
Okay. Give me
Is that an
athletics with
opportu-
dexterity.
Athletics, just a second. Athletics with dexterity and that. Not very good.
Not very good. That means he gets to attack you.
I-
As you attempt to escape. Let's do it. Yeah. Ouch. Yeah, your foot is in the range for far too long, and there is about to be bite marks on it.
Does my movement count as a dodge?
Yeah, but you rolled so low. It improved his chances.
So so there's no way to use your entire action to fully safely disengage. Like there's okay.
No,
yeah,
it's not D&D.
there's in this system no such thing as fully safe.
Okay.
The only safe bet is that you're gonna get killed at some point. You are on the receiving end of 9 points of damage.
Ouch.
Ouch. So that's 4, I guess.
The armor, yes. These don't have armor piercing though. So, lucky you.
My weapons do, but oh, just a second. I'm changing my modifier, not the actual number.
Oh.
There we go.
On that note, sniper
Works
rifle
better.
did have armor piercing, so I should probably consider that.
Yes.
But the most important question is, did I get on top of the van?
And no. It stopped
No?
you from
Oh.
advancing.
Yeah, it kept you in his, you're in his mouth, you know, your foot is dangling, you're like,
So basically,
You're
I can
hanging
do
on.
absolutely nothing until you guys kill it. Okay.
yes.
You had a
Question-
chance of getting away.
Well, that-
I
sorry,
gave you
no.
a fair chance.
I could throw a frag grenade, but yes, that would be a
Or
really
a stun
bad.
grenade,
Yeah, well, that would stun everybody.
including you.
Not me. I'm inside the van,
Yeah,
opening the window.
Yeah, I think the effect would go through the port and the open door.
It doesn't matter.
Question:
Moving on.
what type of beetle is this?
Big.
Alien Beetle.
Big.
Is it like a scarab?
Yeah, it's a large scarab sort of thing. Right? It's about the size of a beetle.
Volkswagen Beetle.
Yes.
Like a cockroach.
It's about the size of John Lennon.
Cockroach. La
La
cucaracha.
cucaracha. La
Oh, we both
cucaracha.
were doing
Yeah.
I hate
Great
you
minds
guys
think
right now.
alike and fools
I
seldom
know you
differ.
do.
All right.
So anyway, I do believe it was after Dan, it was Jaelle. Yeah.
Yes, Jaelle.
Well, it was supposed to be Doug, but
No.
but no.
No,
Oh,
No.
sorry. After.
it's
Yeah.
Jaelle,
What
Oh,
do you want to
Doug,
do?
Okay,
and
yeah.
me.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta get going soon. I want to.
I was thinking about ending it after this fight anyway.
Right. Perfect.
I'm going to use my laser pistol on it.
Nice.
Okay. Pew pew. Ten points of damage. And
Minus
it
13.
hits.
13 points of
30
damage.
points of
So-
damage. Oh.
15 total because of the +2, or I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
There's over damage.
Right. Okay. So that one seems to do extra damage. Like that. The bug shivers and steps back, and there's little flames spurting on its beetle hide.
Nice.
Dog.
All right. Hanging out the window, I've got the MP90, and I'm just gonna go full auto. Do 3 shots at it.
Go for it.
All right. Let's do 3 shots because that's what it says. Full auto equals 3 attacks. 1 attack.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That's with the +1 on that.
Yeah, that
Okay.
doesn't help.
2 attack
Miss.
and 3 attack.
That one hit it.
Yeah, it's like the recoil surprises you a bit.
Well, I'm also hanging out the
like,
port.
like, takes you a while to just get the recoil into the into the bug, but you do hit eventually. Woo! That is a
You see the
lot
bullet
of
like lining
damage.
up eventually to get to him.
You rolled 1 less than max damage. I'm impressed.
And these do have the armor piercing.
Eh.
If it matters.
Yep. And then it is, I believe, Stella's turn. Yeah,
It's a
that
click.
that insect
So-
is taking hit on everywhere. There's several
Okay.
holes in it made by various guns, and it's partly on fire.
Okay, so I actually try and line up to one of the holes and shoot with my sniper rifle into that hole.
Okay, get an extra +1 for aiming.
So is that my modifier?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
modifier. That's only for this one attack. This one single offensive action.
Nice.
That's enough to hit it. Just enough. Just enough. Nothing extra. Boom.
The fact that it didn't die when Doug did the 19 points of damage, or 21 points of damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
That actually that is enough to down it. Just blast through the sky, blast through it. Green slime just spreading around in the wild,
Nice.
leaving you with even more green slime around.
Question: how much is Dan covered in this?
Yes.
Yes.
Dan, you're a green monster now.
Would you love a monster man? Would you understand beauty of the
You're
slime?
allowed
All I'm thinking of is Bill Murphy covered by Slimer.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
that's what I was thinking.
Would you love a slime man? Would you
Fantastic.
understand beauty
What
of
na-
the slime?
Sarah, what name did you use?
Bill Murphy or Bill Murray?
Yeah, Bill Murray, maybe.
Bill Murphy.
Yeah, it's Eddie Murphy
That's my
and Bill
next-
Murray had a kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my next character, Bill Murphy.
Bill Murphy. Mine's gonna be
He's a funny
Bill
guy.
Collector.
Bill Collector.
I give the guys too much prop.
What was that?
I give you guys too much ammo.
Yeah.
Prop.
Mine's last name is going to be Yuns. Bill Yuns.
Oh,
Okay, so
boy.
we killed another scarab.
Yes.
Dan Slimer.
Yes, woohoo!
The only two animals
see-
you met on this planet, and he killed them both.
No, Doug killed the first one.
Well,
By myself
you,
or my dad?
Stella killed the other
you
one.
killed them all.
Yes, woohoo!
They
Which
kill
is-
us, baby.
Yeah, what do you guys?
Now you can't just call us guys. We got Valeri. Right over there.
Guys can be used for everybody.
Oh, really?
That's what I've always known as.
I've always known guys to be ambisexual.
Yes.
I've always
true.
known guys to be guys.
I've always known guys to be guys.
Okay. Anyway.
So we leave you
Unless-
in the
Unless they're wearing something that makes them look like somebody else, then they're disguised.
But what about if they're specific guys? That would make them these guys.
These
Okay.
nuts.
Anyway. Can we get off our tangent?
Yeah, we got that tangent, so
Uh,
we love them.
I'm going to put on a change of clothing.
Dun-dun-dun.
That's a good
While
idea.
you're doing that, we're going to take some of the samples of the goo.
Right, so we have ended the session. We will continue with the endeavors next time. The Stargate Corporation chooses to fund your expedition. Or if you survive this one. We will
We'll
see.
figure out how Mac.
We will see at the next Stargate Corporation podcast, which will be in future, depending on whether or not the corporation goes bankrupt in the meanwhile.
I mean, that's what happens when. That's what happens.
Damn
when
all
there's-
those shares we own.
Or Shiva, we lose.
Yeah,
You know,
nobody
more
thinks
days.
nobody thinks about the investors. I mean, the share
The shareholders?
nobody thinks about the shareholders these days.
The
It's
poor
just
shareholders.
But we're
Yes.
shareholders.
What about the profits? What about the profits? I mean, you gotta make a return on investment here.
From Deep Space Nine?
The
The
prophecy.
profits? No, the profits from Deep
Uh,
Space Nine.
The profits of the profits.
It also depends on when Mac will return to us again.
Hey, he might be the one on the bike.
Yeah, he flew here in a spaceship. No, he went to Africa. He went to Africa.
It rains down in Africa.
Hunting tigers out in Africa. Out in Africa. Yeah.
I apologize, but I have to get out a little bit. I have to get out a little bit.
Let's
because I have
call
to-
it
Sorry.
bonus nachos, people, because we need to get this nacho fella making us tacos.
Yeah, he's gotta go make his tacos now.
Okay.
Bonus
Bye,
nachos,
guys.
everybody.
Bye.
I hope you
Bonus
have fun,
nachos.
Stella.